I'm your host Sushila, and this is Channel 29. Speaking of 29, last week on October 29th, the stock market dramatically crashed due to panicked Wall Street investors selling their shares with borrowed money. This is also known as Black Tuesday. Ever since the stock market crashed, the country has fallen into a depression. A majority of the urban population have lost their jobs and have been evicted from their homes. To make things worse, President Hoover has done little to support the Americans during this time. He has stated that the government should not interfere with the citizens, but instead the citizens should help themselves. Stay tuned for an exclusive interview with President Hoover, but for now, let's go to Melanie with the weather.
Hi, I'm Melanie, and here is your Channel 29 weather report. As you can see here, the Great Plains region has been attacked recently by a Dust Bowl epidemic. This Dust Bowl epidemic has hit the states of Texas, New Mexico, and severely damaged the states of Oklahoma and Colorado. There have been reports of 100 million acres of farmland damage, and also have been reports of winds up to 60 miles per hour. There is going to be highs of 100s in Oklahoma and Colorado, and lows of 80s and 70s in this region as well. So tune in next time to Channel 29 Weather and News.
Welcome back. Before we get started on the stock market report, let's discuss how the economy was doing before the Hoover era. The 1920s experienced a decade of prosperity. The stock market was expanding well beyond its means, and the American people had plenty to spare. However, just months after Hoover took office, the global economy plummeted, not only affecting the United States, but drastically affecting Europe and surrounding areas. As Wall Street investors traded some 16 billion shares on the New York Stock Exchange, billions of dollars were lost and thousands of investors were wiped out. This created the biggest downturn in the Western industrialized society. Now, let's go on to the interview with the man himself, President Herbert Hoover.
Hello, Mr. President. I'm Jasmine from Channel 29, and today I'm going to ask you a few questions on behalf of the American people.
Oh, great.
What do you consider to be some of your best accomplishments?
Well, I did build the Hoover Dam, which provided jobs for the American people.
Oh, yeah, that was a good idea for the 1% of people that actually got the job. Moving on. You do realize that millions of Americans blame you for the failing economy and the Great Depression?
Well, it's not my fault. There were many factors that led to the Great Depression. The banking system was failing because of too many stock market investors. People stopped buying consumer goods, which dropped the price of those goods, therefore leading to people losing their jobs. So, you see, it's not my fault.
So with the stock market crash of October 29th, what have you done to try to help the economy?
I did create the Reconstruction Finance Corporation to provide banks, railroads, and money for loans. I also passed the Emergency Relief and Construction Acts to help the RFC.
But Mr. President, you do realize that majority of Americans still have no income, and people even started naming their homeless shacks into Hooverville?
Well, like I always said, the American people must help themselves, and also, it could have been worse.
But you're the president. It's your duty to help the American people. Thanks, President Hoover, for that very helpful interview.
We'll be back with you next time with the Democratic candidate in the upcoming election, Mr. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Thank you for watching Channel 29!
Hi, I'm Melanie with your weather report, and... Hi, I'm Melanie... Are you recording?
It's a decade of prosperity. Are you kidding me?
Suavemente. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay.
Wait, do you know what you're saying?
Oh, crap. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for watching Channel 9.
I was gonna say 10. I was gonna say. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for watching Channel 29.
Okay, again.